Expert interview with Jason Jolly, father, coach, physical education teacher by Amber Hagee. Coach Jolly's education and certifications: undergraduate degree in physical education from Newberry College, interdisciplinary Master of Arts in Physical Education, and a Master of Education in Educational Administration from University of South Carolina, certified in physical education, National Board Certified Physical Education Teacher, CPR and AED certification, heat illness certification, concussion protocol certification. What makes Coach Jolly an expert? He has been teaching physical education for 16 years, coaching for 20 years, Chapin High School softball for 10 years, and he just retired last year. He was named Region Coach of the Year for all 10 years he coached high school softball, coached minor league, little league baseball. He also teaches private lessons, baseball and softball, and he currently is Chapin High School football offensive line and specialty teams, and he has also coached basketball in the past. So, I asked Coach Jolly what has changed in the past 20 years in coaching. He said that he's required, certain certifications are required for him. He is required to have CPR and AED training every 3 years. He is also certified every year in heat exhaustion and illness protocols, and also concussion protocols. That is one thing our district requires of him. In the terms of strength and conditioning, 10 years ago he said that coaches were responsible for strength training, and now there are specific strength and conditioning coaches hired for sports. And they have three that are hired for the high school that he coaches for, and they're each very specific to the sports that they're responsible for. And then also he said that the athletes train all year round, and that's also another change. Before, they just trained in season. He also has to attend continuing education classes for coaching. He is a member of South Carolina Athletic Coaches Association. He is also, and he attends a meeting once a year. That they have coaching clinics for them and continuing education classes that he can take. There's also National Federation of High Schools that also offers continuing education. Another group that he takes online and he can attend classes is called Glacier Clinics, and he says there's certain continuing education classes that he takes from them as well. Another thing that's changed is the use of technology. They use a video format called Huddle, and it's for film review for football. And they can also send that out to players if need be. And they can send it amongst the coaches themselves. I asked Coach Jolly what type of continuing education is required for him to take. He said every year he is required to take 120 credits for teaching, which equals 2 classes. One class has to be a graduate class. National Board runs for 10 years, but he has to renew after 5 years. And then technology proficiency is required by our district, and it is every 5 years. Read to Succeed class is now required by our state, and it is within that 5 year renewal period of our teaching certificate. So I asked Coach Jolly what types of injuries he has seen in youth sports over the past 20 years, or what has changed, if he sees more injuries, less injuries. And he said that he sees more. The first one we talked about was concussions. He has seen a rise in concussions, but he firmly believes that it's due to awareness and the participation, the number of kids that are participating in sports. In the area that we're in, majority of our kids do participate in sports. There's also a study done in 2011 by Dan Sevier, Nowaski, McKee, and Cantu, and they said that it suggested that the increasing trend may be due to greater participation in sports recreation, more concussion education, improved recognition of concussive events, and new concussion management policies, but also to more concussions due to bigger, stronger, and faster athletes with greater magnitude of head collisions, which I feel like he definitely agrees with that statement. He also said that the protocols that are in place, either when he's teaching, if the kid hits their head, or on the football field, they seek medical attention immediately. You don't wait. It's an automatic. Also, he said that he has seen more ACL tears in the past 10 years than he has in a long time. Also fractures and sprains. Either kids are playing harder, he said, or maybe we're not doing enough to strengthen those bones. He had several different theories there. Heat exhaustion was another one, because in South Carolina our humidity is so bad that during the summertime, during football practice, they really have to be very careful and keep the students hydrated. And so there's procedures and protocols in place for those students as well that are playing football. They're very aware of all the students, and they make sure that that they are replenishing that loss of fluid while during practice. I greatly appreciate Jason Jolly for interviewing with me, and just giving me some insight into his coaching world. And he is a man that puts his heart and soul into what he does. If you have a chance, check out the YouTube video that is attached. It is just a snippet of what he does, or what he has done for coaching. So thank you.